reported for months that they are separated, that Blake and Ryan do not live together, that they are in separate households.
Did Ryan Reynolds ditch Blake Lively at the premiere of Another Simple Favor to save his own career?
Don't give it to him.
Score.
Just keep restraint.
Yeah,
Score.
let's do a little bit of restraint.
Ryan, come on back.
Honey, Hollywood's golden couple. Yeah, they might be done. Word on the street is Ryan Reynolds is getting ready to pull the plug on his marriage to Blake Lively after finding receipts, yes, real evidence, that she's been cheating. Can you believe it? For over a decade, they had us eating up their picture-perfect fantasy. The red carpets, the cheeky Instagram captions, those adorable kids. They sold the dream hard. But behind those glossy photos, the drama was bubbling, and baby, it's finally spilling over. And guess when the first cracks started to show? The SNL 50th anniversary.
Who else is a question?
I have a question.
Oh, hey, Ryan Reynolds.
Hi.
Hey. Ryan Reynolds, how's it going?
Great. Why? What have you heard?
You could literally feel the weird energy. Then came the whispers. Why had Ryan suddenly stopped posting about Blake like he used to? And when he did mention her, it was shady AF, like passive-aggressive jokes disguised as meanwhile. Blake was out here stepping out solo, slapping on that Hollywood smile, pretending all was good. But girl, the tension was thick. Now, if these cheating whispers turn out true, it's about to be the biggest celeb breakup of the year. Everyone always thought Ryan was just this funny, goofy sweetheart, but pay attention. Those messy birthday posts, those blurry, unflattering pics of Blake he kept uploading like it was a joke? Chilly, that's not cute. That's resentment served on a silver platter. And let's not act brand new. Remember his ex, Scarlett Johansson? Insiders have been screaming for years that Ryan can't handle it when his woman outshines him. Scarlett. Now Blake, every time a woman shines too bright, boom, problems. There's even gossip that Ryan was low-key sabotaging Blake's movie It Ends With Us, rewriting scenes behind her back to make her look bad. Oh, and by the way, let's not forget that deleted tweet from a journalist who spilled that Ryan and Blake allegedly hooked up before he and Scarlett even called it quits. The tea is piping, honey. The tweet said, fun fact, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds hooked up when RR was still married to ScarJo and holed up in a NOLA hotel room during Green Lantern. And baby, this next part proves it all.
They're so beautiful to watch that I was just like...
Well, hello.
I was just like...
Everyone gains 10 points next to her. You go out. No, that's all you get today, though. That's it.
I know, I can't believe you.
That's it.
Like,
No, just that. Yeah,
off
no.
camera,
Yeah.
not so nice.
Yeah, no, never. Never.
You gotta keep her grounded.
No, yeah, absolutely. I've seen her go into a rage spiral. Oh, my God.
But hold on to your wigs because it gets even messier. On the It Ends With Us set, sources say Ryan was out here making changes without anyone's permission, and it led to a full-blown screaming match with Justin Baldoni right there in their penthouse. Like, girl, the neighbors must have thought it was WWE Monday Night Raw. And then the leaks started. Blake allegedly called Ryan her dragon in private text. I mean, are we filming Game of Thrones or Divorce Court? The chemistry between Blake and Justin, it wasn't just heating up the set, it was boiling. And soon, lawsuits started flying, PR wars broke out, and Ryan was pulling back. No more cute red carpets, no more joint interviews. The man disappeared. But wait, there's more. Cue what the blogs are now calling Subpoena Gate. Apparently Blake, girl, what were you thinking? Secretly used her Delaware company Van Zandt to file a shady lawsuit against Jane Does, but surprise, it was just a sneaky ploy to subpoena Justin Baldoni's ex-publicist and get her hands on some juicy private texts. And the second she got what she needed, poof, the lawsuit vanished into thin air. Straight up like magic. The next day, Blake went full offense, filing an official harassment complaint against Justin. But everybody and their grandma could see through it. Hollywood lawyers were shaking their heads like, sis, this is not it. And then the rumors started swirling. Blake's entire career was riding on burying Justin Baldoni, and Ryan panicking to protect his image and his own production company from the fallout. Unedited footage started leaking, showing Blake and Justin's insane chemistry. And social media, baby, it exploded. TikTok sleuths went wild.
The reason Blake Lively claims that Justin Baldoni was not in character in the slow dance scene, and that's why she felt uncomfortable, is because she wasn't in character. In this scene, Ryle and Lily are falling in love, and they needed to show that on screen while being dubbed over in music. So how would you do that? You would have to show intimacy between the two characters. And if this is a close-up shot to the face, you would need to show that with your head and like kissing. And I don't know why she would think this was just Justin doing this to Blake and not Ryle doing it to Lily, unless in her brain, she was being Blake with Justin in that moment, which would make her the one out of character and misinterpreting the entire situation. And we all saw when he said cut, it was over for him. He just completely like snapped out of that character, but she was still like talking in that same tone and like giggling, almost like she was being flirty with him.
It was like every red carpet glance, every interview, every single interaction between Blake and Justin got dissected, frame by frame. Theories were flying faster than Ryan's lawyers could send cease and desist letters. Ryan was losing it behind the scenes, trying desperately to shut Justin's camp up. PR teams across the industry, sweating bullets. And just when you thought it couldn't get any messier, Justin hit back hard. He dropped a $400 million 0-cents defamation countersuit claiming Ryan bullied him, sabotaged It Ends With Us, and pressured producers to cut him out. Oh, and get this, Justin even accused Blake of using her bestie, Taylor Swift herself, to manipulate studio executives. Taylor, smart queen that she is, started backing away slowly like, I don't know her. Can you blame her? Meanwhile, the cracks in Ryan and Blake's perfect little marriage were becoming impossible to hide, especially when Blake showed up alone at the SSSW premiere of Another Simple Favor, and that's when it all hit the fans.
Ciao.
Does it matter?
Oh,
if
no,
I do
not
that?
at all.
Okay. I just like it's kind of dead. Can I say
Oh,
it with
yes,
the wax?
please.
Is
Sorry,
that okay?
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I just want it to work. Can I get a picture?
Protesters were out front with Justice for Justin signs, and her co-star Anna Kendrick looked like she'd rather be anywhere else.
Like, what does it mean to be back with Anna?
Oh, it's the best. I'm so happy. Like, this way.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
Oh, we're talking about you.
Oh my god.
This isn't even the first time Anna mocked her.
I can't be a Disney princess ever.
Oh, Muffin, it's so hard being you.
No, but like I would really like to be a Disney princess.
I'm sure that dream will come true.
Sources say Anna Kendrick was done with Blake's diva antics behind the scenes. The vibes were terrible. The premiere turned into an awkward PR band-aid.
Yeah, like so now the other thing I want to ask you, how do you feel like how does it feel like the movie's being impacted kind of by everything happening around going on in the world?
Why, what happened? I did ayahuasca and the last year of my life is just gone, but I've heard the movie's amazing.
Wait, thank you.
Anna and Blake were technically in the same room, but you needed a telescope to find any chemistry. One sad little group photo. No solos, no sisterhood, nothing. Then, cut to the London photo call. Suddenly, Anna is arm in arm with Blake like everything's peachy.
Let's look in here. That's lovely. Look straight ahead, straight ahead. Straight here, please.
And ladies, can I get you both looking straight to me?
Girl, please. If you didn't catch that fake out, you must be napping. Anna Kendrick deserves a whole Oscar for faking it through that promo tour. And don't get it twisted, Anna didn't become Blake's new BFF overnight. She played the game because Amazon was desperate to salvage the movie. They needed Anna's clean image to pull Blake's radioactive reputation out of the mud. Like, girl, they probably Uber Eats her a contract with a bouquet of flowers and a handwritten note saying, please as help. Remember the original A Simple Favor poster drama too? Blake allegedly fought to get her name above Anna's. When the Prime Video version dropped, they fixed it, barely. Anna's name first, but Blake's hovering just slightly higher. Petty queen energy. And Ryan? Nowhere to be found.
Here.
This A-minus list actress wanted her A+/A-list husband to attend a premiere with her, and he said no. TikTok on the marriage. That is allegedly Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds.
Literally agreed to never work together again.
Ryan, where were you at the premiere? According to an insider, SNL was a test run for the couple to see how public opinion was. This was the test run they decided to go with. After analyzing the results from their test run, they realized that in order for their careers to survive, they cannot be involved in the same projects because everything will be heavily scrutinized. They go on to allege that Blake is uncertain of the future of her career, but she feels that Ryan's career hasn't been impacted by this, so she's trying to keep them separate in order to protect their incomes. Now, this is Blake's first solo appearance since the lawsuit. I'm guessing since Ryan's joke didn't land as well as he thought it would, they're trying to keep him out of the limelight to preserve his career.
Translation, it's bad, y'all. Ryan was already in lawyer mode, plotting how to protect his slice of their combined $400 million 0-cents empire.
I foresee the next Deadpool movie going a little like the Pirates of the Caribbean after Johnny Depp was removed. You see where I'm going with this, Ryan? I don't think your career is as saved as you may think it is.
Meanwhile, the headlines kept getting uglier. Blake Lively lied. Ryan ditches Blake. Marriage in shambles. It was a feeding frenzy, and social media was eating. Fans picked apart every Instagram post, every pap pic, every awkward interview. Even their friends started choosing sides. And when you're Hollywood royalty, everybody's watching. But then came the real nuclear bomb. Allegedly, Ryan found incriminating texts between Blake and Justin. Texts that were a little too cozy, and just like that, the cheating rumors exploded. Suddenly, Blake Lively, the darling of Hollywood, wasn't looking so squeaky clean anymore. Public sympathy started tilting. Justice for Justin protests popped up. And Blake, she wasn't the golden girl anymore. She was slowly becoming the villain in her own story. Fans started whispering that maybe, just maybe, Ryan's team leaked the divorce rumors first to control the narrative, to paint Ryan as the heartbroken, betrayed husband. A classic Hollywood train wreck was just picking up steam. The legal war between Blake and Justin kept getting nastier. Blake's team was still pushing her harassment claim. Justin's team hit back even harder with that $400 million 0 cents countersuit hanging over her head, and the public eating it up. Every new filing, every angry statement, every courtroom leak was like tossing gasoline on a wildfire. Sources close to the couple said Blake was spiraling bad. Court documents even revealed that Blake's lawyers claimed she was suffering from severe emotional distress, barely able to leave her house without a bodyguard, and worst of all, their 4 little kids were caught right in the middle of this ugly, messy Hollywood divorce. Blake's side argued that the children were emotionally uprooted and traumatized by everything happening. Girl, it was heartbreaking. But this is Hollywood, remember? When the fairy tale cracks, it shatters. And the gossip columns, they smell blood. Everyone from TMZ to your auntie's book club had a theory. Some said Ryan had been planning this for months, just waiting for the right scandal to make his move. Others said Blake thought she was untouchable and gambled and lost. And then the real bombshell rumors started swirling, that their entire marriage wasn't about love after all. No, baby, it was about branding, Netflix deals, business moves, sponsorship checks. They weren't just couple goals, they were business goals. Because think about it, how many viral moments did they create? How many interviews where they just so happened to gush about each other? How many brand partnerships, back-to-back movie launches, and calculated Instagram posts? It's starting to look less like true love and more like a carefully curated Hollywood PR empire. And now, the empire is crumbling brick by brick. So here's where things stand. Ryan is lawyering up hard. Sources say he's fighting to lock down his half of their empire before the courts and the public start connecting even bigger, uglier dots. Rumors are swirling that if a divorce does happen, it's gonna be nasty. We're talking emergency custody filings, sealed court documents, brutal NDAs, the whole Hollywood circus. Meanwhile, Blake's team is scrambling, desperate to keep her career alive. The lawsuits still raging. The PR disasters mounting. The friends list shrinking by the second. And the worst part, the fans see through it now. The cute little jokes, the polished smiles, the perfect red carpet moments, it was all a cover-up. And now it's all unraveling. Because here's the harsh truth about Hollywood. Nothing stays hidden forever. No matter how rich, no matter how famous, no matter how perfect you pretend to be. At some point, the cameras stop flashing and the real story leaks out. And this is Ryan and Blake's real story. A messy, painful, explosive end to a marriage that we all thought was the blueprint. Turns out, it was just another Hollywood illusion. Now, the real question is Ryan actually gonna go through with the divorce? Or is this just a strategic move to get ahead of whatever even bigger bombshell might be coming next? And Blake? Is she really the villain everyone's making her out to be? Or is she just another woman fighting to survive in an industry that chews up even the brightest stars and spits them out? Whatever happens next, one thing's for sure. This story, it's far from over. Because if you thought this cheating scandal and divorce rumor was messy, buckle up. The sequel is going to make this look like a bedtime story. And trust me, honey, we will be here for every second of it. Now, let's hear it. Do you think Blake really cheated? Or is Ryan playing 5D PR chess to save his brand and cash out first? Drop your hottest, wildest theories in the comments because, baby, in Hollywood, the real tea always finds its way out, and when it does, you know we'll be right here ready to spill it. See y'all in the next video where we dig into even messier Hollywood breakups, betrayals, and scandals that make Ryan and Blake's drama look like amateur hour. You do not want to miss it. Not want to miss it.